What's your name?
Todd.
Todd, nice to meet you. I'm Chip.
Nice to meet you.
Reminds me of the Johnny Cash song, like Tennessee Stud, yeah?
Since I've been traveling, most of the time I've just been telling everybody I'm from Jack Daniels country.
Right.
That's the only way they understand it. So
This is also where
It's a
Jack
good one.
Daniels came from, yeah?
yeah,
Tennessee.
I think Lynchburg, Tennessee's. I think it's about 3 hours drive from where I'm from.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
So
Interesting.
Did you visit Anne Frank?
I did.
You did?
Just
What,
left
how,
there.
how did you feel about it? How was it?
It's wonderful. God knows it's emotional. But
It is, huh?
yeah.
Is that why you were crying, or is this just the wind?
Wind and that a little bit of both, I guess.
Yeah.
It really touched you, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I have to know
What touched you so much about it?
I mean, just everything that's happened with World War II and everything. I mean, if you know anything about history and then the story of Anne Frank, I mean, it's just a culmination of all of it, like taking all of that in.
Yeah. What do you think about the fact that so many, Germans at the time were just accepting that all of this was perpetrated, right under their noses? Like,
You know, in the United States, we're having a lot of people accepting us things that I don't agree with right now. But
It's a little bit of a rise to fascism right there happening.
I don't really appreciate and agree with a lot of things going on back in my country. At this point, I don't know that I'd like to go back, but I've got to go back.
I get that, yeah. Do you think that this form of discrimination based on ethnicity is fair?
Yeah. No. I mean, no discrimination to anyone for just about any reason, or any reason. Let's just say that for any reason it's not acceptable. So,
We agree on that one. Do you think like discriminating based on skin color, is that fair?
I'm sorry.
On skin color?
No, of course not.
No.
Absolutely not.
No, and like none of us chose to be born like with our ethnicity, with our skin color. No,
Nobody did. I mean, even if it comes down to religion, even if you choose religion, you shouldn't be discriminated based on religion or anything like that. I mean, anything that you really choose to do. I mean, I could go even further on different things, but I might want to keep my mouth shut on some things.
But here's the thing, though. We know none of us chose our ethnicity, our skin color, our DNA. Hell, our sexual preference is like an interval where none of us chose it necessarily. But let's say across us humans, we agree that it's wrong to discriminate based on these facts, or at least most of us do, right? Because nowadays, sadly, there's crazy people.
Yeah.
But you see, there's this one part when we say we're born human, and yet we discriminate on other animals because of some animals we choose to put them in slaughterhouses, we choose to exploit them, and we choose to kill them. Do you think that's fair?
Oh, that's hard to say because as we are as humans, we have canine teeth, so we are meant to eat both meat and vegetables. So I can't really.
I don't see those canines being
I was looking at their canines.
that efficient against raw meat or something.
No, I understand, but I mean, we do have that in our DNA, like that we do have.
We're omnivores.
We're omnivores.
Yeah.
We're supposed to eat both, or
We
Well,
can.
we can.
can eat both.
Yeah.
This is that's
And
an important difference, right? Like we can eat both.
We
Yeah.
can eat both,
But we
but
can also choose to not eat.
I was also raised in Tennessee where we lived off cattle and everything else. So, I mean, I can't really.
But would you live off of humans, off of Jewish people, for example?
No, of course not.
No, because you'd think they deserve to live. It would be wrong to kill them for food that you don't need, right?
I see the argument on animals, on being vegan and everything like that. I just don't know that I could personally do it. So.
Do you think it's something you should do? Like, do you think the right thing to do would be to be vegan, or do you think that are you in a position where you still think it's okay to force animals into slaughterhouses for optional products?
I guess I should think on that a little more.
I mean,
Yeah, that's why we're here. We're trying to get people to think about this. And when you do think about that, what conclusion do you reach? Because he's using the word optional, right? Like if it's an optional product. So do you think it's fair that we do this to animals for optional products?
Maybe, maybe not, but I just don't see like alternative being just a vegan like that kind of dietary restrictions just doesn't really work for me. God knows they've got Beyond Meat, things like that, but I haven't got a taste for that yet. So
Yeah.
maybe in the future we could develop more and then make our palates a little more workable for everyone. I'm not sure.
Right, but you don't like instead of like saying like I'm going to be vegan today, right? That sounds like a very tall order for you, right? Like
It is.
if you're gonna be vegan today, then I don't know. Somehow you think that's gonna be very hard. It's probably not as hard as you think because we've been through that. But let's say that you are going forward, you get the next meal, right? You get to choose a next meal. Would it be possible for you to choose a vegan meal as your next meal?
Oh yeah, I mean, I love all foods. I love all foods, but I just don't know if I cut everything out completely. Because it's just like I said, like we have Beyond Meat, things like that, but like that the protein that you get from animals is just, I don't know, essential almost.
It's not. No, it's not. So I actually also let me put it this way, because are you a feminist? Do you think women should have rights?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So being a vegan is not a diet. It's a saying that animals should have rights, and it's just a logical extension of saying humans should have rights, because there's nothing inherent within us that says we deserve to not be exploited, but they should be, right? And
I don't know that it's going to. I mean, that's not going to get resolved in my generation.
But there's no need for it, is there? That's the whole thing about it. And whether it's going to
what
get...
I'm saying is that's not going to get resolved with my generation. That
doesn't matter. The question is, do you want to be part of it? Like, imagine during...
That's our solution.
Let's say that we're now in the 1600s, and me and Chip here, we're talking not about animals, but we're talking about slavery. And you are a slave owner. You've got 30 slaves back home in Tennessee, So you could make the exact same argument, right? Like it's not gonna get resolved in my generation, right?
Yeah,
but that's right. But it's not about that. It's about, do you want to participate in that? Do you want to be part of that? Or do you want? On which side of history do you want to be?
There's steps that you can go through and say that I'm going to be all that. But then you can come to the realization that that's not going to realistically happen in our lifetime. Like,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because you're not going to stop the system. But when you participate in the system, you choose for up to 100 animals per year to be exploited and slaughtered for you. And if I'm assuming, if I would put this hypothetical out there, and somebody very rich, let's imagine Elon Musk, who has so much power over the world, and would choose to kill one person out of everybody in this whole planet, or just one, not even 100, one person per year out of this whole planet, it would mean nothing to the population of the planet. We're 8 billion people. But if you're the person who they choose, it's everything to you. And it's exactly the same in this position, because you don't change the system, but your impact could mean everything to the lives of the animals, because they don't have a voice like we do. They cannot say how they feel, and please don't kill me and all of this, but they very much feel the same way, and they very much don't want to be put in this position.
I just don't know that as of right now I could go vegan or
what's holding you back?
I'll pursue that. I may try to pursue that, but I just don't know that I could. And with that said, as it is, realization is not going to happen in my generation. That solution is not going to happen overnight.
But are you? You said something just now that I feel you could pursue that. You said I could pursue that. Like I could go into that direction, right?
Yeah,
but are you making excuses to not do that, or are you? Because
you feel like y'all are asking me to commit to that on the spot right now, and I can't say that I can.
We've not asked you that question.
No, I'm just saying.
We're just first of all, we're talking about the injustice, right? And you do recognize the injustice. Like we've made a comparison with what happened to the Jews. I've made a comparison what happened to the slaves. And you see that there's a massive injustice happening towards,
animals. Yeah, I agree.
Billions of animals each year, slaughtered for optional products.
Vegans.
We are vegans, yeah. But we didn't ask you to go vegan on the spot, right? Because we do understand that for you it seems like a very tall order, But if you recognize the injustice issue, then you could go into that direction, yeah. And you could start with that today. And then maybe if your next meal is vegan and you feel like, oh, actually, it's a very tasty meal. And while I'm here in Amsterdam, why not have just vegan meals while you're here in Amsterdam? There's so many vegan restaurants.
I'll commit to that right now because I'm leaving tomorrow.
I like that.
That's okay.
But
I'll commit to it today.
Yeah.
But let's do this, because you're committing to this today and it sounds good. How about you do this? How about you watch what you're supporting? It's called Dominion.
All right. Am I supporting something? What am I supporting?
It's what animal agriculture does to animals. It's Dominion. It's important to get educated about what it is that you're supporting. And it's perfect that if until then you choose to no longer participate in it, like you choose to adopt a plant-based diet until you watch it. So
I was saying like I'm supporting something when I agree with y'all, but complete.
Yeah, but when you give money for this, it is a form of support, is it
You're
not?
voting
Because
with your
you're buying, you're buying these products. It's a form of support.
Yeah.
No, listen. This is how it is. Every time that you buy meat in the shop, you're basically giving money to people to supply more meat.
To be
Because it's
violent,
supply and demand,
No, I
right?
get you. I
You're
mean,
demanding
I'm
it,
from-
so they're
I'm-
supplying it.
I'm from the United States where we don't really treat animals very well when it comes to livestock and everything. But what I would suggest is you all to take a trip to, say, Texas or something and get a little more involved in
I was
how
in
the trade
Texas.
is. You've been in Texas?
I've been in Texas.
My sister lives in North Carolina. I did activism in North Carolina. There's people there.
Next to me.
Yeah, there's people there who are open. There's people there who are closed. I didn't see really any difference between Europe and US when it comes to this. It just feels like there's a lot of the same excuses left and right everywhere. It just feels like the people in Europe actually come up with the excuse of saying, well, factory farming is bad and I'm not paying for it because I'm going to a farmer. In US, people don't say that because in US, everybody acknowledges that they're supporting factory farming because they are. In Europe, most people refuse to acknowledge that they support it, but they still support it. So it's not really, there's no difference.
And I promise you that the Netherlands is much more of a livestock and a cow country than Tennessee is.
There's all kinds of steakhouses and everything around. Yeah, I agree with you.
But listen, like almost 60% of the Netherlands is dedicated to livestock. Like, I mean in land mass. Like it's massive. Like,
all right,
the Netherlands
I apologize, but it's getting a little cold. I might have to cut off this.
That's okay. Thank you for having this conversation
Hey,
with
no
us.
problem.
Hey, you seem like a compassionate guy. Don't be part of this shit. It's really it's awful. Don't be part of
You
it.
have
man.
a heart.
It's-
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah.
Use it for the animals.
Mine to other people.
We gotta change. Okay. Have a good one.